Hey, the first reason every gardener should have a portable greenhouse like this is because you get to extend your growing season. That sounds amazing to me. Think about, we're heading into the fall right now, and we see that we still got peppers on all our pepper plants. And you know, when that first frost comes, it's gonna wipe it all out. Why not have a portable greenhouse to put it in so you can extend the growing season? They're not gonna last all through the winter time, but I still can get more harvest by placing them in here. And so that is what I am going to do. I'm also going to put my moringa plant tree in here as well. I'm gonna cut it down and I'm going to cover the actual stump and see if I can keep it alive over the winter by putting it inside my greenhouse, and so that I will have a jump start. So those are some reasons. And just think about it. When it's time for me to start planting in the springtime, I can come out here and plant a little sooner, a couple weeks earlier, because it's gonna trap some heat in here, and that's gonna be a win-win starting earlier. So you should think about it. My second reason for having this portable greenhouse is to make sure that during harsh weather, I protect my plants or my trees. I do have some portable trees that I just purchased, citrus trees, and I want to make sure when it gets very, very cold, I have a place where they can go inside, and then if I need to wrap them, I will be able to do that. And so I've had citrus trees in the past but didn't have a greenhouse, and so my citrus trees have died, even though the rootstock is growing, but I'm gonna try to put another tree on those with some cuttings, so hopefully I can have more fruit trees. But this right here is going to give them a layer of protection, and so I can bring them back out when it's warm. So that is something to think about also, protecting your plants. And plus, if you look at the netting right here, it keeps pests out, and hopefully when I put my blocks around, I will be able to keep anything that I don't want in there, any critters that destroy your plants. So it is a safe place for your plants to go. So gardeners, make sure you protect your investment, because we have a lot of it. So if you like the first two reasons for having this greenhouse, this reason is gonna blow your mind. It is very affordable and it is very beginner friendly. So before I went and decided to go get a big, massive greenhouse that costs a whole lot, I wanted to make sure that having a greenhouse would fit my garden needs to see if it's something that I will be into. So I want to start at a lower level, and this right here is a great level to start because the price is not major, and so I get the benefits of having a greenhouse but not with the big investment of a greenhouse. So if I want to level up later, I can. All right, by the way, I want to let you know that this video is being sponsored by Quictent, and in the links below, I'll leave a link where you can get a greenhouse like this or one of their raised beds, along with my discount code where you can have even more savings. So I'm thinking about in the future leveling up, because I love the benefits for having a greenhouse. And so I think eventually I want even more benefits where I can think about heating and things like that. It's going to be awesome. So this was a great starter for me. Now you're probably wondering, is this sturdy? Let's check. All right, let me see. All right, now it is sturdy, but you're going to have to do a few things, a couple things. And Quictent, they made the suggestions as well. You want to put something to anchor it down. I chose rebar, and I think that is the best. I went to Lowe's and got 4 feet rebar, and then I put it down, and I'll show you this, and put it down 2 feet down, and then I had it 2 feet up, and then I just linked it around the actual frame, and now it ain't going anywhere. And it also has these ventilation, which I should have used in the summertime. I didn't, but you have 3 on this side, 3 on the other, and the door has ventilation as well. And this also keeps the pest out, like the insects. All right, so if you didn't know, I was in watermelon wars, and I was trying to figure out a way that when we start to get closer to the end, or we're in our fall time, I want to lock all the heat in, and I didn't open these up. And what ended up happening during the heat dome that we had like days where it was 100 degrees back to back to back to back, and it got super duper hot in here. You couldn't stand in here, and I didn't roll these up, and so the top particles start dropping, and so it was opening holes in the top part. But I contacted Quictent and the service department, and they gave me another cover, and they said that if my viewers have issues like that, then to reach out. So they have great customer service, so I can't beat it. It's great. With these portable greenhouses, if I feel like, hey, I need to take it down and move it, I get to do that with ease. So I don't have to worry about getting trucks to help uproot my greenhouse and move it over to another location, because you need to make sure that you know exactly where your greenhouse is going to be at, especially if you get a actual big greenhouse that's not portable. And so this is another reason why the portable greenhouses for gardeners is it's just massive, because I get to decide, hey, does the greenhouse work well over here, or do I need to move it in this area? Before I make that decision to go ahead and get that big size monstrous greenhouse, I need to be able to make adjustments now, so when I do move up to a big greenhouse, when I have to invest a lot more money, I know exactly where it goes, and I can get all the benefits of that. So I can take this thing down, no worries, and I can put it up closer to my fence over there and do what I need to do. All right, so that's another reason why I like having a portable greenhouse, so I can make my determination if this is going to be the best spot for when it's time for me to get my actual greenhouse. Something to think about. One of the things that I like the fact that I get to customize my greenhouse. So inside, I already put my rugs down. I have some pavers down that I was thinking about doing another project. I have my table in there. I have my rack in there for when I need to put my seed trays down there. But another big thing is that I get to choose what size greenhouse I want. You may not have a area in your backyard where you can get a greenhouse this size, or you may need one that's 2 times the size of this one. I don't have any room for that, but it's up to you. And even if you have a patio, they have the little shelves with this type of material out, so that even a person that has a patio doesn't have a big space, you can garden as well. So that's what I think is pretty cool about having these portable greenhouses. It's going to fit the needs for a variety of different people, so that a lot of people can go ahead and garden and have fun doing it and being healthy. So these are some of my reasons why I felt like every gardener should have a portable greenhouse, just in case you may decide to get a big greenhouse, or so that you can start getting some of the benefits of having a greenhouse with not having that big cost behind it, and see if it's something that you may be interested in. All right, so that's why I did it. And if I didn't like this, then I'll be like, hey, you know what? I could save the money and not get a big greenhouse. But I like the fact that I can be out here in my greenhouse by myself. I can hear nature. I hear the cars too, but I can hear nature, and I can be out working in my own little space, having fun, doing the thing that I love to do, which is gardening. And so if you want to experience it, I'll leave my discount code down in the bottom so you can get more savings. But I'll see you in the next video right over there. At least I think it's gonna be there. All right, later.